Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's make time for fishing again. I'm out here actually on the pier by my house in downtown Charleston, and today we're doing a little saltwater fishing how-to. I'm going to show you a really easy way to catch croaker, pinfish, and other bait fish that you can then use for bigger fish and cut bait, live bait, whatever you want to do. It's really simple, but stay tuned, I'll show you how to do it. Alright, so basic setup that we have here, it's called a high-low rig, a dropper rig, any of the two would work. Basically what you have is a small section of leader line. At the bottom I put a weight. I use a little loop knot so that I can easily remove the weight, but you can really tie it on any way you want. Right now I'm just using a little 1/4 ounce egg sinker. So up here you have two dropper loops that you can then easily add and remove hooks from. So if you need to change sizes, or you just want to remove the hook for easier transport, you can do that. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting little tiny pieces of cut up shrimp. These ones are about at their end here. They've already caught me a bunch of fish. And basically what you do is you drop the weight straight down so it hits the bottom, and then reel up all the slack. That way the second you feel a bite, you can set the hook and you'll know you did it. So what you're going to do is you cut up shrimp. I'm using frozen shrimp I netted earlier this season. You cut them up into little tiny pieces, and then you just thread it onto the hook. I'm using number 8 size hooks, maybe? I actually can't remember. But really, any tiny hook will do. Something you might use for panfish or something like that. Alright, just get it on the hook as well as you can, because these guys are notorious bait thieves. So we're just going to drop it straight down, let it hit the bottom, then reel up the slack. I like to try to get right under the pilings. Tends to be a lot of fish that hang out down there. I've already caught a lot of fish, so maybe they're starting to wise up to me in one spot. That's alright, I'll just drop it down somewhere else. Right next to the piling. Oh, so that really... Alright, let's keep moving. Again, if you're not getting bit in one spot on the pier, keep moving, because time equals resources when you're fishing, especially when you're trying to make time for fishing. You got to be efficient. There we go. This right here is a little croaker. They make great bait. Oop. You got to be careful because they have sharp gill plates that'll slice you open. See, it's a pretty fish. Looks a lot like a sea trout, just without the spots and the teeth, but not a bad looking little fish. I've already got a bunch, so I'm gonna let this guy go. It really pays to have a oh yeah, what we got? There's another one. This could be the exact same guy. Are you that dumb? The hard part is you gotta try not to let your line get all tangled up when they thrash around like that. See, just another little guy. Pretty fish, huh? Got like kind of a purple sheen to him. Alright, let's see if we can find that bigger guy. Make sure you cover the hook pretty well. These guys aren't too picky, but it can make it take a lot longer if your hook isn't well hidden. And you could do this with circle hooks. I just like J hooks for this, so you can really set the hook in them. There we go. That's a bigger one. That's a bigger one. Right. See if we can get control of him so he doesn't tangle up my rig again like the last guy. Alright, so this is the size we're looking for. Check that guy out, huh? Look at the colors on him. So I'm going to add him to the bait bucket. Alright, so I've already got a bunch of his friends in here. Now that's going to be great frozen bait for a day I don't feel like catching bait or don't have the time.